Today I'm going to show you a little trick how to make quick, easy Claptons.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay, for this project, here's all you need. The needle nose pliers, some wire cutters. Going to use 26 gauge Kanthal for the core, and we're going to wrap it with 32 gauge Kanthal. You're going to need a pen that you can take apart. Take the guts out like this. Just pull this out. You're left with the pieces. You need a pen like this. This is the key part. Now you're also going to need a drill. This is what you're going to use to straighten the core wire and to twist the outside around the core. Okay, now we're going to take our core wire, which is a 26 gauge Kanthal. I'm going to pull a lot more than I need. I'm going to pull enough to make several coils. And plus I can show you just how easy it is to do this, even with a long stretch of wire. Figure how much you need. If you're doing duals, just get enough to do two, or singles, whatever. Okay, and then after you get that, what we're going to do now is we're going to straighten the core wire, the 26. Just put it in the chuck of your drill, tighten it down, and we're going to just take the needle nose going to grab the end, basically just going to clip the end, clamp the end, hold it out straight. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on it, just hold it taut, give it a couple spins with the drill, and look at that, nice and straight. Takes all the kinks out, stands up nice and straight for you. Makes it a lot easier. Now we're going to take the outside wire that we're going to wrap, which is the 32, and this is where the pen comes in. You take the Kanthal, you thread it through the tube of the pen. Now you take that top part of the pen, you thread the Kanthal through that, and then put the top back on. Make sure you have enough sticking out so it doesn't pull back through. Now you take the little bottom piece. Now you're going to push that in, not real tight, loosely, so the Kanthal can still slide through it, but it can't pull back out. Just so there's a little resistance on that Kanthal. Now I take another pen and I stick it through the center of the spool. I have a little hole in the front of my bench, so I just stick it in there and let it unspool. Now take that core that you straightened, you take the 32 and you wrap it around, twist them together, wrap it around there so they stay together and that little 32 doesn't slide out of the chuck of the drill. And you put them back in the drill. Put your core wire in the center of the chuck, and then you slide the 32 out through the little side of the chuck. Tighten her down. See the core is in the center there, and the 32 comes out the side of the chuck there. Now just slide the pen up so there isn't a whole lot there. Now you don't have to use your fingers and your thumbnail and all that. You let the pen do all the work. You just use your finger just to steady the core wire. It keeps it, just keep it from flopping around with your finger, but the pen does everything. Just get it started. Doesn't matter if it's a little wonky and out of whack, but then once you get rolling, it'll line up and you can just roll with it. Just move it along. Yeah, I sped it up. I didn't want to go through this whole long thing, bore you with it. But now when you get down to the end, just let it snap off. It'll break right off like that. There you go. Take it out. You can cut off any ends that are wonky and jacked up. But there you go. Look how long that is. It didn't take me very long at all. And there you have it. A Clapton. Just that easy. There's the key. A pen. That's all you need. A pen. Who'd have thought? So there you go. A little pen trick. Quick, easy way to pop out some Claptons. You don't have to be intimidated by them anymore. They're great coils. All you gotta do is figure out whatever your core wire is, however many wraps you need for whatever ohms you're shooting for. That's what it is. Doesn't matter what you put on the outside, the little wire on the outside, that doesn't change the ohms at all. So if you need 6 wraps, you need 6 wraps. So again, little pen trick, don't be intimidated. You can make Claptons too. If I can do it, you guys can do it too. That's the way I see it.